Thanks, Jamie. Tonight, we investigate the reasons why many rapists get away with their crimes. Police never arrest them. They never go to court. They never spend time in prison. Color 10's Kevin Schwaller found the trend extends to the Ozarks.
It's already so difficult for a woman to come forward, and if she does report a forcible rape, most times the suspect is not arrested on the charge. Now, we are only looking at forcible rape in our report that has a specific definition. For the stats we examined, a narrow definition. It does not include sexual assaults as a whole. Still, this is a serious crime, and even the Greene County prosecutor says too few people are serving time for what they've done.
The trauma of rape.
No longer will the victim feel safe. They'll always be looking over their shoulder.
The executive director of the Victim Center in Springfield says the path from report to conviction wears on victims.
Like it or not, our criminal justice system is not perfect. And when a victim goes through that court process, it is very exhausting. It sometimes re-victimizes the victim because they're having to retell their story over and over again.
And state stats show 137 reports of forcible rape in Springfield last year and 12 forcible rape arrests.
Not all cases are cleared with an arrest.
That's Springfield Lieutenant Tad Peters. He says a better number to look at is 66. That's the number of cleared cases. It includes arrests, an uncooperative victim, the death of the suspect, or other circumstances.
Many times a rape case will come down to a matter of the issue of consent.
And Peters admits these cases can be difficult. Fear of retribution or not wanting to have to face trial, a lack of forensic or cooperating evidence. Any number of factors can make it more difficult to secure an arrest or conviction.
Do you believe the Springfield Police Department is doing enough?
We're doing everything we can. Enough, it's hard to say. I mean, enough we'd like to see every person convicted who's committed this crime. But unfortunately, with the circumstances that come with these cases, sometimes we just can't get that conviction every time.
Nearly all forcible rape reports last year did not end in a forcible rape conviction. Remember, according to police and prosecutors, Springfield had 137 forcible rape reports, and 66 were cleared. 15 cases met the definition of forcible rape when police handed the cases over to the prosecutor. Prosecutors took up 7 of those cases and ended with 1 guilty plea for forcible rape. Other cases are still pending.
Because it is such an intimate crime, it is extremely difficult to both investigate and to prosecute.
Greene County prosecutor Dan Patterson gave us a recent example. A man pleaded guilty, he says, to domestic assault but not rape. The victim missed a procedural step, throwing out the rape charge. She had fled to a shelter.
Bottom line, are most perpetrators of rape in Greene County getting the justice they deserve?
Absolutely not. Nationwide, they're not. We know that based on, 1, the numbers that don't go reported, and 2, the difficulty in proving an allegation, and the extreme difficulty on the victim of choosing to go forward with a prosecution.
There are many hard truths about rape, that they often go unreported, or that the perpetrator is typically someone the victim knows.
In terms of our community and our society, there's still that stigma about a victim is somehow to be blamed for putting herself in whatever situation.
Bartell says a victim should never be blamed.
And again, most rapes don't get reported. Numbers from a Justice Department survey show less than 40% of rapes and sexual assaults were reported to police in 2010.
And if you'd like to see the extended interview with Greene County Prosecutor Dan Patterson, go to our website, ozarksfirst.com.
Revealing report tonight from Kevin there. Thanks, Kevin.